Adam SK is going to your locals. Like, who are you playing? And Ling taking full advantage of that. But here we're gonna see him play Pelca. Looks like they're going back to PS2. You were talking earlier about PS2 being a great stage for Snake, and it absolutely is. But one of the nice things about Snake is that he really doesn't have any really bad stages. His worst is probably Town and City, but even then, all of his stages are really, really good, and a lot of it is player preference and also matchup preference. And PS2 being such a neutral stage without a top platform gives him the opportunity for a lot of really good setups.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, but an awkward situation here for Pelca under the stage.
He
does
got that
make it
tech
back,
in the
though.
corner, though. That was gorgeous, because without that tech, he might have died very early.
That was insane recovery.
Ling trying to get the Gimp. Absolutely no respect on Pelca there. I'm sure they much love between the two out of the game, but it's all business. It's all business.
There is a lot on the line for these players right now.
Absolutely.
Clout, not to mention bragging rights, and probably about $200-ish on the line for the winner.
They're each other's last member of the Elite Four, looking to face the champion Light.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's big Elite Four vibes coming out right now. Ling does take the first stock against Pelca with the neutral off stage in that last edge guard. And here we go, going strong with the down tilt combo.
And Peach having some of the better tools to deal with Snake liking to go high. And when Snake gets stuck on ledge, he can sometimes struggle, as we saw there. He took more than 50% almost just being stuck on ledge. And we see a good back air, or Snake's back air frame, I believe frame 8, and a very good boxing tool, has a weak hitbox and a strong hitbox, both of which are very good.
Oh,
and we see the C4.
C4, and Ling lost track of the C4 and pays with his stock.
Yep, Pelca doing a very good job of slowing down there, just looking like he was setting up and shielding to kind of bait Ling into pausing and resetting to neutral and just saying, gotcha. And now this game is, despite the stock, the percentage difference is very close to even. Snake's moves deal absurd amounts of percent, and
he's also heavy.
Yes, and he's not a super heavy like Brawl, but he is heavy, and so it's very easy for him to make up these leads. It only takes.
Oh, that was
hits.
Beautiful, throwing the turnip straight down into the neutral air. Doesn't quite find the stock though. Pelca at 151.
Yep. And that down tilt was an interesting option that I kind of liked from Pelca there. It doesn't hit the float, but it can cover like the very, very grounded float, and also like if he tries to land or go out of float. And in Snake's down tilt, he low profiles so many things with that and his crouch that they're very good options.
Ling grabs the grenade. I don't think he meant to do that and has to spend time throwing it away, and Pelca takes advantage.
Oh, and he missed the grab there.
Missed opportunities for both players there.
It looked like that was a roll from ledge that he just kind of mistimed and got the very end of the invulnerability. Up tilt, plus maybe what wasn't ideal DI. I didn't quite see the DI line, but it looked like it maybe shouldn't have killed.
I don't think Ling was prepared to receive that hit.
And
does find the dash attack,
198.
Though. Yeah, very, very effective stock there from Pelca.
And now we're
dead even.
And he brought that all the way back after, as I said before, it didn't look even, but it was pretty much even, and now we see final stock 16.5 to 15.1, just about as close as you can get between these two players.
Yeah, and now we're seeing just there's the turnip spam, the grenade spam, both players just looking for any kind of opening. Ling lands a dash attack but can't extend the combo into anything. But now has Pelca cornered at the edge of the stage. This is exactly where Ling wants him.
Absolutely, and sometimes it's where it can be where Snakes want to be too, because when you don't have that stage behind you, it's very hard. Like Ling isn't going to approach behind Snake, for example, and you only have to worry about the one angle. You don't really have to worry about them coming above you. But also, Peach is so good at the ledge that it can be a risk that you don't want to take.
Wow, dead even still, but a back throw off stage.
And that's the other reason is at low percent you can get back throw or forward throw into forward air if you read their jump with Snake, and you have options for so many early kills off the side with Snake. You get down throw into forward tilt, which can push them off ledge, and because of how collision and ledge interactions work, it kills everyone at like 112. You've got like forward throw and all these situations that set up with Nikita that are really good. And because Peach, despite having a really good horizontal recovery, doesn't have great vertical mix-ups. And
No,
so
she
if you
doesn't.
put Peach off stage as a character like
Oh,
Snake,
but she finds the
finds
final hit in the end. That moment's so tense. But Ling clutches it out against Pelca here in the all-important Game 1.
Absolutely, and that being said, we are in losers finals, which means unlike the last set, we are back in best of 5 territory. So there hasn't been any counter pick advantage decided yet, although the overall momentum is in Ling's favor. That being said, set's far from over. I like the battlefield choice.
Yep, we are going to go to Battlefield.
From Pelca. The platforms can interfere with Peach's combos, and the top platform you can get up throw into C4, and it allows you to put it on platform or there, and it allows you to control space. It allows you to land easier, which a character like Snake, you're going high. Peach has really good tools to deal with that. Those platforms give you much better options to land and disrupt the combos. This seems like a really good stage in this matchup.
Yeah, and you can see him already utilizing that top platform with the grenades. Waiting for Ling, gets another down air string and a beautiful turnaround pivot back air there to extend that combo.
Absolutely.
And a 90 unanswered % coming out here from Pelca.
And the thing is, that's the exact, that down tilt back air is the exact thing. Just because it's not true doesn't mean it's bad. Because down tilt back air is not true with Snake at any %.
Yeah.
But it does.
It surprised Ling, I think. He did that so fast.
And it forces you to keep guessing and keep pushing buttons and keep expecting mix-ups that may or may not come and respect options that aren't true. And with a character like Snake, where everything is a bait and a setup and conditioning, you want him there. And there you see Ling rolling towards ledge, Pelca looking like he expected the roll in, and so not getting a punish, but still maintaining positioning. Ling just now making his way back to center stage, and finally we start to see what looked almost to be a reset to neutral, but Pelca very quickly pushing it, and now having Ling off stage despite only hitting him once.
Ling has been doing a fantastic job at recovering this set, just like using her side B to get to ledge before Nikita can connect.
We just got grenade into forward throw, and Pelca went from 38 to 67, got hit one more time, is at 84. People do not talk about how much damage some of Peach's moves do on sale. Now 97.
What a fantastic stock from Ling, too. Like, went down hard at the beginning of this stock with 90 unanswered %, but has brought it back all the way. Pelca does find the final hit in the end, though, but Ling crucially was able to rack up, well, now take the stock.
Yep. And now,
Pelca exploded
back to
himself.
dead even, but what a good job by Pelca there before dropping off early, throwing that grenade to cover the forward, cover the space above him and in front of him, and then using that back air to cover everything behind. Kind of
Beautiful catch on that side
Ling.
B. He knew exactly what Ling was going to do. Pelca's kind of in Ling's head a little bit here. Even though it's even, I feel like Pelca has the advantage.
And this is what Snake really wants to do, is very much condition you. And he's not giving Ling the opportunity to hit the combos that maybe Peach overall is so known for, kind of forcing Ling to play a slower methodical game, which I think of all the Peaches, Ling is, I would say, the best at. But it's very hard when you don't know whether you can float because there might be a grenade or a Nikita coming your way. You don't know if you can land because there's a grenade right there. Where's the C4?
Yeah.
You just have so many things to keep track of that when you're playing such a technically intense character, just all of that brain space you're dedicating to where's Snake, what's he doing, where's all of the 8 things he puts on stage.
Right.
Sometimes it just becomes harder to play your own character when you have so much to keep track of.
Snake is so good at controlling the vertical space of the stage. Oh, Ling going for the parasol KO and has to fast fall quickly to avoid getting punished.
But again, still only 5% after all of that back and forth. Only 5% separate these two. Both looking to take the stock first, because taking the stock and getting a decent amount of extra credit could very easily be the way, especially in Pelca's case, to sealing this game too.
Ling really, this is almost a must-win game for Ling here. You do not want to, or excuse me, for Pelca, you do not want to go down 2-0 to Ling here in this best of 5.
Exactly. Counter pick advantage is very important, and I expect he probably banned. My guess is that he banned FD, though and probably either Town or Talos, because you don't want to give Peach that open space to just combo you across stage.
And Pelca feeling the pressure right now.
But
Needs to find this kill soon on Ling.
Oh, and then
back
we see
throw.
down,
Nope,
nope,
yep, down
just
throw into up tilt.
Down
Yep,
throw
that
up tilt,
is,
that's a true combo.
that is true. That's 160.
159.2.
Dude, that's why you're the color caster.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm the Snake player.
Or yeah, that too.
But this is what an amazing game between these two. And despite, I wouldn't even consider now 45 to 21, I would maybe consider a small lead.
Oh,
and
the shield break! No, wait, can he kill him though? He's only at 40%.
With the parasol off the top.
Okay,
is
yeah,
a
you won't
good
get the kill, but that's a
attempt.
lot of damage.
Absolutely, doubling his percent there almost from 45
I think he thought
to 70.
maybe he could kill him off the top with that combo, so I respect that coming out from Ling because, fully charged F smash or up smash probably wasn't going to get the job done, but he thought maybe bringing him up with the parasol would be enough, but it wasn't quite enough.
I do wonder, though, I would be curious to know the numbers of whether down tilt parasol is more or less percent than the fully charged up smash there, or if you're maybe you can get a setup where you throw up a turnip or something and try and get a turnip pull into an up smash. And,
I don't think it is more percent damage. I think he was just going for the kill off the top. But
perhaps.
In any case.
And we see the C4 there on top platform, which is notable to keep track of. There it was just used to explode, but you can actually get through, and that's a Stitch Face.
Stitch
Doesn't
Face
quite
connects.
get the kill.
And this moment is so tense right now. Pelca really needs this game. But Ling is just lights out right now on this Peach.
Yep. Pelca looking for a way to find a good full momentum nair there. They're just really trying to find anything, get any opening, because once Ling is in disadvantage, Pelca can rack up a bunch of damage, but he's not going to get a bunch of damage just off a combo here. He has to get an opening and keep Ling in that disadvantage. And he's doing a good job. You see a lot of, bait, back, reset to neutral, almost SDs there. He barely got back to ledge.
Yeah, he had already used Cypher there.
And
but the back air finds it. Never discount Peach's butt, and she will find the final stock in the end. Ling now up 2-0 over Pelca. Pelca has to reverse sweep.
And that was a beautiful punish from Ling there, actually, because not only did he blow up the C4, but Pelca jumped up there to place a second C4, and you saw it come down just barely. And right when it does, is when Ling comes up and back airs him. He had the read that he was going to do that and punish it, and it results in the game. Also, Peach, as you were saying, never underestimate Peach's butt. Peach is one of the characters in the game who is way scarier when she's facing away from you than facing towards you.
Oh, yeah.
Her back throw, her back item throw, is actually gives her more frame advantage and combos into down tilt, whereas her forward throw doesn't. And also, back air is probably Peach's best overall move, both for combos and kills. So, Peach very scary.
I would say down tilt, but that too. Really strong start here from Ling in Game 3, 63 to 11. Pelca taking us to small battlefield this time. Ooh, excellent job predicting the explosion from the grenade that was going to hit Pelca.
And doing a very good job there, too, of using that C4, not necessarily to deal that damage, but just to give himself a lane to fall back to the ground. Because with Snake, when you're recovering high, you really need to put yourself in a position where they can't juggle you. And one of the ways to do that, obviously, is hitting them, but another one is just controlling the space so they can't go into it. And Pelca did a really good job with that there.
Interesting use of Cypher there to get some vertical space and try to put a ledge trap down there for Ling. Doesn't end up working out for him, but I like the idea. Pelca does a good job recatching that grenade and then staying in shield. Dash attack does land from Ling.
One of the things that I think one of the tools that Snakes have in their kit is just like how Olimar uses his up B to kind of get movement. It's not as good because you have to be on Cypher for 45 frames, but you can absolutely mix up that timing, and we just see the up tilt, the classic
Snake up tilt coming out here.
Somehow it's a smaller hitbox than Brawl.
Going in the back air again. Low to find that kill.
Beautiful job with the float, just controlling that space. It's basically telling Pelca, sorry, you have one way to go, and it's through me, it's through my butt, and I'm not letting you go there. I'm going to box you out like it's basketball. Yeah,
that a great answer from Ling there after Pelca takes the first stock.
Absolutely, and now he has the lead. Pelca with 36% here, 61 now, but Ling managed to somehow find a combo in that, and it's now only 20%.
No way! I thought that was going to shield break.
Snake's F smash not doing as much shield damage as you might think, as you
Yeah,
just saw. But
I honestly
a very
thought
good
that
option.
might have, but
And
the
that
up
was a
smash does find it, and Pelca putting himself in a good position here to maybe start the reverse sweep.
Yep, and that was a beautiful use of up smash there, because not only did he put him in a position where he was in the corner, or he put him in a position where it covered his jump, it kind of covered him staying in shield because the initial hit put him in additional shield stun, so his options are either jump away, jump in, do anything in which up smash is going to hit and kill, and as Snake, you're kind of okay trading there, because Snake loves to trade. And you're really Ling's only option if he wanted to save that was to go to ledge, which he didn't do, and as a result died.
We're in a Michael Bay movie right now.
And does the same thing this time with a forward air instead of the back air. Ling doing a really good job forcing Pelca to go low and then killing him for doing so.
He's found so many stocks doing that exact edge guard right there. Oh, a
That's
little bit of a misinput there
switch
from
face.
Pelca, throwing the Nikita the wrong direction. But Ling can't quite take advantage.
And Snake throwing out the rare fastball on grenade there, that full forward throw, not even out as an item, but just as an initial grenade. That's not something you see very often, because one of the benefits of Snake's grenade is
the beautiful back air catches Ling, and reverse sweep potentially on the table here for Pelca. Ling still trying to clutch out that crucial third game and advance himself to grand finals.
I'm very interested to see what Ling's counter pick is here. He goes back to PS2 where he won the first game of the set. That makes sense. But also, speaking of stuff I was saying that we don't see very often, Snake going off stage for an edge guard, just the old-fashioned style. His backer, he has very good tools for it. His backer is very active and kills very early, but we don't see it because he has Nikita, he has grenades, he has up smash. All of these good tools, and that's a great opening to the game. He has an early 60%.
Wow.
And Pelca really just saying, this might be your counter pick, but it's my opening.
Yeah, an excellent start here from Pelca here on game 4. Ooh, and the up tilt almost finds the stock already. Peach much lighter than Snake here, and Pelca taking advantage. But Ling still on match point.
Oh, Pelca with a really good job there, wave bouncing that grenade and just reversing his momentum, facing the same way, kind of faking the I'm going to go to center stage.
With the up tilt. All the momentum is with Pelca right now. He finds the last game, and he finds the first stock here in game 4.
Absolutely. Still himself, not even, as I say it, he just passes 100%. Manages to find a weak hit back air for Snake, still dealing 12%. Hangs on ledge, though, and because of his percent, and it was very easy for Ling to just get the down air there.
Great job by Pelca. He knew that he was going to get punished, but he oriented himself in the air in a way and used air dodge so that the only way that Ling could punish him was to just send him back to stage instead of killing him. So nice job by Pelca there to keep his stock.
Absolutely, and we see Pelca there doing the Snake classic of throw a grenade before you cypher so you can follow the arc of it back to stage, because it kind of covers you.
Yeah, ooh, but Ling goes out and takes that trade. He will definitely take that trade. A couple percent for a stock.
Yep, it looked like what happened was he came up to stage with Cypher, dropped off of it, and had a grenade, and Ling hit the grenade, and also him, and he died. But still,
I want to counter on how many times Pelca has pressed the B button this tournament.
Oh,
it's got to be almost 1,000.
Yeah,
I
was gonna say it's a very large number. But when you're Pelca, you're okay taking that trade because he was gonna be over 100 as a result, and you're at 0. However, Ling doing a good job managing to live to 140%, which
not very often you see that on Peach.
I was gonna say, and like Snake, a character who everyone thinks of his 160 kill confirm, they're finally taking the stock at 150%. But we don't see. Despite Snake having
a bomb!
That was a bomb!
He pulled a bomb, but he just threw it. I don't think he even realized he pulled the bomb.
I don't think he did. It was an instant pull and a toss, and it was unfortunate too. That being said,
that could have taken the
stock, down a
maybe.
stock.
Yeah.
And if Pelca manages to catch that bomb or do anything with it,
that's true.
Or it just hits Ling by accident, which happens all the time. That's Ling's game, even at maybe
that
a
is potentially a $200 version of hot potato right there.
Timer blowing up, sending Pelca back to the skies, but he manages to reset the C4 on the other platform, which Ling probably has kept track of, but he has to use side B there to get over the C4. And allows
no way he reads the roll in. No way! And Pelca finds it, and we're heading to a deciding Game 5. What a read.
And now all the momentum, which just moments ago seemed like it was firmly in Ling's hands, is now riding with Pelca. That F smash read, I think Snake F smash comes out on frame 45.
Oh yeah, that was a prediction. That was not a reaction. That was, yeah, I think you're gonna roll in. I'm gonna throw this out. You haven't rolled in a while, and I'm Snake, and I've been covering everything else. You're gonna take it. Snake F smash also hits slightly behind you, so you can even bait like you're just not covering roll and still hit but
it.
the explosion will still hit.
Yep, and that was beautiful. And what a way to end a game, because there are a few things more emphatic than dropping that missile at point blank range into someone's face.
Ling really on the back foot here. Pelca showing his resilience and his toughness in the face of being down 0-2 has brought it all the way back here to Game 5.
And he brings him back to Battlefield, which was Pelca's first counter pick, though Ling did take the game. So we see both games, Ling going back to stages he's already won. Although it's interesting that this stage was first Pelca's counter pick and is now Ling's. Obviously, Pelca likes this stage in this matchup, or he wouldn't have gone there as a counter pick. So let's see where it goes.
Yeah, it's just
both players now.
Every other button that Pelca's pressing is grenade.
And he found that grab there. He hasn't been going for a lot of those, in part because of Peach's floats. It's hard to find those opportunities.
Yeah.
Doesn't get much off of it, but that grab on that platform could have been a lot of a percent. And unfortunately, though, because of where he was, it flipped around and he took a quick 70, but is managing and doing a good job of clawing this back, dealing a solid 50% back to Ling in response.
Yeah, very close first stock here.
Oh, he went for the up air that was
almost
so close
found
to taking the stock.
Up air a pixel away from potentially taking that first stock, as Ling was already very close to that upper blast zone.
And both these players, this is for grand finals. There is a significant amount of money on the line in this tournament for a local. I believe it's some.
The total pot with the Meta-5 bonus is right around 500, somewhere between $500 and $550.
Yes.
So this match right here, about $200, $250 on the line for these players.
And that's a
beautiful
back air.
instant rare back air.
Now let's see what he holds on to. I don't know if it was an instant raw or a slingshot, but it was beautiful back air.
Yeah.
Quick 143 there, and we're gonna see how much extra credit he gets. Currently 35, which is not bad, but Pelca really wants to milk this as much as possible for how these games have been. And as you said, yeah, with $500 on the line, Peo here is only top 3 right now, and so there is a significant money differential between these two playsets.
Absolutely. Ling wants the rematch against Light, but Pelca wants to get it.
Finds it.
Ling finds the
67
stop.
because he managed to detonate what looked to be the C4 there and catch Ling not keeping perfect track of that during the respawn period, and he just comes off the Angel platform. So now 76% to 0. Oh, Pelca gonna try and just put as much percent on before he gets hit, because once he gets put in disadvantage, as we've seen before, he's probably taking 50 to 60%.
He's just jumping around the platforms. Ling can't do anything. He's just putting all of his explosives, on the different platforms. Goes for the forward smash again. This time Ling does shield it.
Peach is not a character, at least in Ultimate, that you expect to see circle camped. In Melee, maybe. Right? In Melee, the Hungry Box Lord Grand Finals have been all the rage of debate recently. But we don't expect to see this in Ultimate, but here it is. And Pelca just doing a really good job of just really, as you said in quite literal terms, running circles around Ling movement-wise right now.
Ling needs to find a way to get in here, and when it's turnips versus grenades, explosions, C4s, Nikitas, Ling has to approach here. Does find the turnip hit, but
both grenades on top platform,
just
saying you really can't come up to me, because if either of those grenades hit, that was going to be a stock off of probably an up air or a back air.
Yeah,
and definitely here, very interesting to see 116 to before 0, now 37. And
mostly from turnip hits, too.
This percent lead is just a percent lead. Both these characters very capable of clawing all those back.
Oh, yeah.
What we're really looking to see is who takes the stock first and how much damage do they get. Pelca was in a great position to do so, but has gone,
he can't find the up tilt. That was real. That was a clencher right there for Ling.
Ling did a really good job there.
Up tilt, down throw, up tilt is confirmed. And Pelca now with a sizable lead in this Game 5, looking to advance himself to Grand Finals.
Ling there over on that left ledge earlier did a really good job of recognizing that Pelca had started to pull a grenade and just getting right into ledge because he couldn't pick a direct option where otherwise he could just, catch his option and kill him. And there, he couldn't do that because he had a grenade in his hand, and so he had to toss the grenade right into Ling's face. And now, only 50%.
Here we go again.
We've seen earlier.
And he gets into the footstool.
Oh, it doesn't quite get the kill, but what an amazing way.
Imagine if the game ended like that.
Oh, that would have been if the set, I think they would have had to find another commentator for Grands because I would have thrown my voice out. I would have thrown my voice out faster than Pelca throws these grenades.
Yeah, wow. Pelca doing such an excellent job adapting in this set and just changing up his play style.
That was a gorgeous setup that didn't quite work there with the mortar. He had the mortar. He was maybe looking to see if he shielded, had the C4, and was trying to say, if you don't get hit by this mortar, you're getting hit by the C4.
Ling,
rocking a hard place.
Pelca one up tilt away here from completing the reverse sweep. Can he do it? That one gets shielded. Forward air,
and he
finds its mark.
DI it quite right. 104.
No, I think that was perfect DI, and he just died anyways. Because he went right into the corner. I'm pretty sure that was perfect DI, but I could be wrong.
There was no kill spark or anything. It looked like he was very, whatever the reason, and 38 to 118, 121, 123. Looking
he
for the
reads it and finds the up
and that's it.
tilt.
Pelca goes to Grand. Ling's out in third.
And that's it. Pelca advances to Grand Finals and will take on Light. What a read. He finds the rollout and gets that up tilt, completing the reverse sweep. Incredible stuff coming out here from Pelca.
And those of you who might only again watch the global scene or might just now be tuning in for the end of that match might think this is that's an upset, but really Pelca's been putting in work in New England for a very long time.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of putting in work, if you